anything, and they say, okay, I'm gonna put them at the bottom of the closet, I'm gonna put them in a row, they're gonna be really neat, and what happens after 2 seconds, you know, maybe the dog starts chewing them, you push them aside, and then, you know, where's this one, where's that one? That's why these multi-compartment collapsing shoe cubbies are fabulous. And by the way, you could use these for lots of other things besides shoes. So we have 2 choices, the 12 compartment or the 18. But I also want to point out that we just have 1 pair in each, but like you certainly could do, you know, if you're like me and you have a lot of shoes, you can see how you could stack them in there. We just have them very, you know, kind of gingerly in each little compartment here. So this is the brown. This is the black, and then over here I have gray, and then this one is the larger compartment. This also is very, very lightweight. So this isn't something like, oh, I don't know where I'm gonna, you know, where I'm gonna keep it, but I actually just undid it here. So this is how you bring it up. It has a little hook right here, and when you close it, it just kind of latches on there. And then there it is sturdy. So it's really, really easy. And it's gonna come collapsed, and all you do is pull it up. Now we have Megan Clementi standing by on Skype, who's gonna Skype in, and she has two little babies, boys. She has 2 boys at various stages of being babies. One's more like a little toddler. So if we see them running around, we get it. You're a true work-at-home mom right about now. But yeah, it's good to see you, my friend.
Right now.
Oh, okay. They've been locked upstairs.
Too, Helen.
Okay, good.
My son is my 4-year-old's on virtual school right now with my husband.
Oh,
so
nice.
The 2-year-old is running around like a crazy man.
Okay.
But I'm hoping they don't make an appearance right now. But yes, to what you're saying, normally it's after New Year's that all of us really think about organizing, and that's going to be what we do for this year. But with all of us staying home, it feels like right now, this spring cleaning time, all of us have been figuring out what we want to purge, what we want to keep, what do we not have, what do we have. We're keeping this inventory. And then once we figure it out, we still have no place to put these things. So this is why the Black & Decker cubby holes, the 12 count and the 18 count, they come in handy in so many ways. Yes, of course, they're fantastic for shoes. You can have 12 pairs or 18 pairs. Like you said, you can fit more than that. But really, you see how that just comes up beautifully? You can use it for so many more things, whether it's crafting, whether it's at your front door, so that when you have friends come over, they can put their shoes or their purse in a specific spot that they'll remember where they left it. It's great for a mud room. Keep it in the garage. So there's a lot of different uses for it. But Black & Decker has really figured it out, because this unit literally comes out of the box. I think it takes a minute, they said, to put it together, but quite literally, there's no tools, there's no screws or nuts or anything that you have to worry about. It slides out of the box. When I pick it up, it unfolds accordion style. And like what you were just showing, it just has the single bracket on each side. Once those single brackets are secured, you're good to go. And then you can actually use the top as a catch-all. So if it's in your closet, I like to put really pretty purses, like my favorite purses, on there. But if I had it by my front door, I might throw my wallet or my keys, my sunglasses, just those things that I typically lose. Now even those things have their own spot.
Yeah, absolutely, and I also want you guys to think about other things. Like if men could store their ties, women can, you know, put your handbags. I think it's a great place for scarves. You could do belts. It could be for accessories. If you're a crafter, I think this would be a great item to have your crafting, you know, putting things. I think this would be great in a school. Like if you've got like little ones and they want to, you know, kind of grab their items. But again, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I want to see if I can figure out how to.
I have faith in you, Helen. You totally got this.
Okay, there it is. All right.
Look how easy that is.
And I've never done this before, but this is basically how it comes. It comes like this when you open up the box. And my recommendation, since this is the first time I'm doing it, is, you know, set it on the floor and then bring it up a little bit higher than you need, and then it'll just sort of fall in there. There you go.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's like the only trick to it, because I'm doing it for the first time right here, and I see that when you pull it up a little bit, it's easier to get the little hatch in there. So there you go. I mean, it's so easy. Even a show host on live TV can do it. And let me tell you something. We may not be the most coordinated bunch, I'll tell you. So there you go.
You made that look easy. And again, yes, it is so simple. And since it comes out of the box like that and just pops up, you know, you can always take it down and store it away if you're not using it. It can fit underneath the couch. It can fit behind the door. You can use it in all different places. I really love the idea that it's so easy to travel with. So if you do have someone that's going back to college and they need more room in their dorm, you can so easily put this in the car. It's not very easy to put a whole dresser in a car, but you can put this storage system. And again, men or women, my husband's 6'2", he wears size 12 shoes. I was shocked. I was able to get his size 12 basketball sneakers inside of these cubby holes. They are 7 inches by 7 inches, but then you're gonna get a whole 14.5 inches in the depth. So really, if you're having those bigger shoes, they are gonna fit. If you are wearing stilettos with 6-inch high heels, those were so cool for so long, those fit in there as well. So there are so many different things we can put in there. My husband always teases me because he says, you know, you're the only person I know that starts purging and ends up buying more stuff to organize the things they're supposed to be getting rid of. But sometimes we need more stuff to figure out how to organize. And Black & Decker has taken what is normally a horizontal mess, and they've taught us how to use vertical organization. So now instead of having piles on the floor, I can see neatly where everything is. I know where it is when I need it. I know what I'm missing. I know what I have. I'm not going to get into that rut of wearing the same pair of shoes every single day because it's the only pair of shoes that I can actually find.
Or the opposite, Megan, where you keep buying the same pair of shoes over and over and over again. I've actually done that. And I'm like, wait a minute, I already have blue suede boots. Now I have 2 pairs, like, because it's like because they're all over the place. The 12 compartment is the most popular. You are getting 3 flex pay, so $8.98 to get home the 12 compartment, $12.32 to get home the 18 compartment. But how are we doing on colors, Andre? Because I know I have black and I've got brown and I've got that light gray. I know a lot of people are like designing with the light gray. Yeah, there are just a few hundred on all of them. These are all very, very limited. You can see we're doing a featured price, but so affordable. And I also want to show you that these are like really lightweight. Like they don't weigh like hardly anything at all. So if you want to move one from one room to another, I could probably hold it with one finger. They're very lightweight, but they're gonna really take care of your shoes. One of the things you wanna do with your shoes is you don't want them to like rub and scratch against each other. If you've got an expensive pair of shoes, you know, if a heel from one shoe can, you know, like scratch the leather on the other shoe. So you're keeping them nice and safe. And just like how you organize your jewelry, you're like, oh, I have gold hoops. Oh, I have silver hoops. I guess I don't need any more of those. I would like some turquoise. I'd like some coral. Same thing with shoes. It's like you see the colors that you've got, you know, sneakers. Maybe you're thinking, you know what I really need is I don't have like a neutral pair of flats. Like looking at everything that I have, you really, really get like an overall view of what you have. And that's one of the reasons organization is so great. Now, Megan is staying with us because we have the drying rack coming up next that but we're gonna mention the origami item that we started the show out with. Lou Caputo joined us.